Hi everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. Let's get into it. So, if you guys didn't saw the previous video, the previous stream, I'm completing challenge 1, which is the emergency challenge on Project Hospital, and I will be streaming, probably cutting the streams though, but I'll be streaming until the end, hopefully. So yeah, this is pretty easy, just me going through this. Oh my god, I knew this was going to happen. We need somebody with differential. Okay. So I just moved the patient to the other doctor so he could run the differential diagnosis. Right. So I'll be playing probably 3 days on this stream. Let me see how that goes. It's common cold for sure. This is totally like contusion. What about you? Viral tonsillitis. So you can see that the diagnosis for the emergencies are pretty easy. Pretty easy. Besides, you know, nail fungus and athlete's foot is always the same. Is or either viral tonsillitis, bacterial tonsillitis, cold, leg, arm, you know, chest contusion. Very simple. No crashing symptoms as well. No crashing patients. Pretty easy. This is going to be a four. This is going to be a boring challenge. Let's do a chest auscultation and a physical examination. So probably we will run down some of them. Physical for you. Probably shingles, most likely. Hi. So we have 3 possible diagnoses. One is from the general surgery department. Another one is from internal medicine. So it's lactose intolerant. For sure. Okay, I knew it. She was going to be shingles. Okay, so let's do oral and nasal to see if it's totally a food contusion as well. Okay. To see if it's any of those. All right. We have a few patients waiting. Okay, physical and okay, we could do neck palpation, oral and nasal. It's pharyngitis for you. Very nice. Viral tonsillitis in the end. This is super easy. Once you start like understanding the game, like it becomes so easy, especially if you only have one department, because you can use the trick of, you know, that it's not any of the other departments. It can only be like diagnosis for your current department. So yeah, especially emergent is super easy. If you don't have traumatology, like if you have traumatology, that becomes more traumatic. Okay, let's do a laryngenoscopy or whatever. That probably is going to help us out a little bit. No, it's not. Okay. This is hard, this one. Hi. You have food contusion, my boy. You have a lactose intolerance. You have an ankle contusion. You probably have a leg contusion. Sorry, my voice is going away. Bacterial tonsillitis. Alright. This is probably influenza something. Hay fever. Hay fever is very rare. And iron deficiency, I think it's even rare. Okay, we have that for you. This totally influenza B. Thank you very much. Bacterial. Okay, you could be sinusitis or sinusitis. That's the only thing it can be. Okay, and we have treated 35 patients out of 45. She's an attending. Good. Where are you? Is a trauma center doctor, which, like, I don't know how they keep on leveling up if they don't, like, treat anybody, but okay. It's good, it's good. Physical and chest, maybe. It's probably a bacterial tonsillitis. Knew it. Okay, we have this boy here. Let's do a chest auscultation since he has breathing problems. It's totally common cold, sorry. Pretty easy. And we have 5 stars of prestige. Because we have been treating patients really fast, although we have not been treating symptoms, you know. Because, yeah. Oh, it's totally insomnia. Let's do an oral and speech listening. Or chronic fatigue could also be. Okay. Actually, it wasn't, was it? Okay, let's do an evaluation to run down some stiff. It's chronic fatigue. Okay. Pretty good, we're pretty good. We have 15 doctors out of 400 and we are making money on this hospital. We are actually not losing money. We have another patient. Let's do physical. Oh, you don't even need to do physical. Okay, whatever. Pretty easy. Pretty easy. We're almost finishing day 3. Let's do speech listening and yeah, it's total insomnia. Don't even have to do anything else. So pretty basic diagnosis on emergency. This challenge is going to be just, like they say, it's just a tutorial challenge. So it's just for you to get used to the mechanics of the game, to the overflow patients. It's not that big of a deal, this challenge. We have 3 idle rooms, which is probably this one here. And probably like the labs and stuff, like rooms that do not do anything. They are idle rooms. We could get an ambulance, but why? I don't even think that's needed because we don't have hospitalization. So I don't know. Okay, totally lactose intolerant. Bye, girl. Should we hire somebody now? I think we're pretty good. Like with this amount of doctors and all, we are good for now. Hi, girl. That's just totally contact dermatitis or something. Oh no, it's athlete's foot actually. What? Totally thought it was contact dermatitis. Okay. 45 patients out of 45. We did it. Okay, so someone's coming in. Where are you going? He's going to sit down. And it's going to that physical. Probably do abdominal palpation since he has abdominal pain. Let's see what it is. Totally beef tapeworm. Could only be that. Let me see. Let me open. Yeah, it's beef tapeworm. Bye, you can go have some fun. Let me go follow you up. Pharyngitis. Pretty good. I'm going to be finishing off when we are 50% done. So yeah, that's why we should speed up, because if not, it's going to be extremely boring. And we will probably take a lot of time when it's not needed. So let's just speed it up until the morning. You have a patient, actually. It's going to freeze the game. Okay, physical for you, not neck palpation. Physical. It's probably shingles. Could be common cold as well. It's shingles. Yeah. Bye, boy. Do we have... Oh, we have more patients coming in. Okay. More patients. It's totally a hand contusion. I didn't have to do physical. This totally chronic syndrome fatigue thing. Chronic fatigue syndrome. Not chronic syndrome fatigue. You're a hand contusion. You can all leave. It's done. Straight till morning. We have a patient. It's going to freeze. Yep. For other reasons. It's totally influence B. Thank you. Okay, is it 8 now? But we are changing shifts. So it could be viral or bacterial. Let's do a physical and see if it lowers it down. It did not do nasal and oral. Okay. Are you going to make this hard? Do a laryngonoscopy or whatever. Usually that helps. Usually it does help. Do an ear examination, a neck, and a chest. Oh my god, it's not revealing any symptoms. Okay, this is totally Alright, so here, on this patient here, we can only do a serologic sampling and that will narrow down. Tells us if it's viral or bacterial, and we will be good. But yeah, that one really did have to go to the labs because we can narrow it down. This is a leg contusion. Hi. You totally are chickenpox. No more for you. The hospital is getting busy because it's in the morning. It's like after 8 a.m. It's pretty good. Let me see. It's a lot of examinations for now. Okay. Common cold. You are contact dermatitis. Very nice. You are... could be a lot of things. Yeah, let me see. Let me like organize by department. Yeah, it could be a lot of these things. So let's keep on running exams like neck, palpation, nasal, oral. That probably will narrow it down. And that would be good. Common cold for you, my girl. It's viral tonsillitis for you. Lots of money coming in. Golfer's elbow. Hay fever. Oops. We only need the antihistaminics. Common cold. And totally a foot contusion. And sinusitis. And I don't know. Vomiting is probably something I didn't need the abdominal palpation, but okay. Usually when I see breathing problems, I always run the chest auscultation. It's like something I always do. This is vomiting and nausea, whatever. So let's do abdominal palpation. Could be abdominal something. Okay, this is lactose intolerant. Intolerance, chest contusion. This is influence B. This is a leg contusion. Can only be a leg contusion for emergency. So it's a numbing ointment. This, oh my god, so it's not viral because, I mean, we did the serologic sampling and serologic sampling reveals viral tonsillitis, so it's bacterial. That's how I do it without a lab, actually. How I figure things out. There is ways to do it. Sometimes it's impossible though, but usually lab works do reveal always the diseases, and if they don't reveal, it's the other way, it's the other diagnose. Although things become a little bit trickier if you have the departments, like when you have departments. But since this is still just emergency, yeah. Okay. So department can only be one, right? Can only be lactose intolerance. So where is that? It's the last one. Last possible diagnose. Hi. You have back pain, probably scoliosis. Or is it department? Could only be scoliosis. Yeah, scoliosis. Let me see. Where is scoliosis? Here. Exercise. It's iron deficiency, so you need an iron supplement. Common cold. You just need rest for common cold. This not neck palpation. We can do a skin allergy. I always do skin allergy when I see contact dermatitis or atopic dermatitis. Also works for shingles, I think. Hi, it's contact dermatitis. This one over here, the scoliosis. This one, let's just run physical to narrow down diagnosis. This as well, let me see. This is the Raynaud's syndrome. It was contact dermatitis. Okay, this was bacterial. This was iron. Pretty fast. We survive to a point in the day where you don't have almost patients, which is really good. But that is the situation now that we are at the beginning. Sorry if there's like noise because my mom is vacuum cleaning right now. And she's very close to my room, so there's probably going to be vacuuming noises on the stream. Sorry about that. I just didn't want to end the stream right away. Like, it's Sunday here. Obviously, like all around the world, it's Sunday, but yeah, it's Sunday, so my mom decides to clean up. Although I did clean up like Friday, but okay. That's mom's, right? Alright. This is insomnia. We have another girl. It's bronchitis. Totally that. We close that window as well. So we really don't have any patients on this part here. I don't know if I should like buy I don't even think I can, because I don't have any money to buy an ambulance. Ambulances are really expensive, 35,000. Yeah, I don't have money yet. I could go into debt, but I'm like, what's the point? Hi. Do skin allergy test. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Recommendations for you with a chronic fatigue syndrome. An iron supplement for you with an iron deficiency anemia. Is it anemia how you say it? I'm not a native English speaker, so yeah. That may be the issue here. Totally scoliosis. So, bye. So my favorite department, it's totally, I don't know. My favorite department is totally general surgery. I think for me it's general surgery. I totally hate cardiology. Neurology is fun. It's kind of not. I was going to say like it's fun. Like I was saying it's fun, but it's not that much as the other departments. But the one I like the most is general surgery. I really like general surgery, not because it's the most profitable, which is also a good reason, but no, not because of that. It's because it has a lot of diseases, and they're very interesting, the diseases that it has. Internal medicine, it's kind of like meh. You know, there is a special procedures unit in internal medicine in which you spend a lot of time in, and that is boring. Like, you have a lot of patients to treat because that procedure, like the special procedures, take a lot of time. So I think general surgery is the most fun for me. Cardiology is the least fun for me because not because the diseases are not, I don't know, fun. Like, not any disease not fun, like for real in real life. But I'm saying interesting, you know, to find out. But because cardiology, the patients, like, they basically enter your hospital and they crash, and you have a lot of people crashing. So they always fill up your ICU and fill up your trauma center really fast if you have cardiology as a department. So that's why that was the last challenge that I was going to complete. So yeah. Yeah, orthopedy or something. It's okay. Lots of broken bones. Trauma, I never played much. Like, probably played like 5 minutes of trauma or something. And that was the only thing I did. Trying to run some tests here to figure that out, but it's been hard. So the only thing that revealed symptoms was interview. All right. This one's going to be hard. I know for a fact. Let me see the possible diagnosis. So it can only be contact dermatitis or athlete's foot, and I'm pretty sure it's athlete's foot. Pretty sure. But we don't have a lab, so we don't know. So right, we can run all the exams for contact dermatitis to try to run it down, but that's hard. I think we've run everything. Yeah, it's totally athlete's foot. Terrible article about your facility in a local tabloid causes 20% patients to go to a different hospital. All right, man. For me, it's fine. It's fine, hon. It actually helps me out. All right, let's speed up. We have a patient. It's going to freeze in a bit. All right. Physical examination. So yeah, trauma and infectious disease. I think infectious disease I never played. I've run the big hospital, and but I never went into the department, like did a deep dive, you know, stay there, played, took patients. I never did. So I really don't know how infectious diseases works. Neurology, I didn't play that much. Like, I played a little bit with the Dr. Mode DLC, and basically it's a lot of you know, had concussion. I don't know how you say it, but yeah. There is that, and there's a lot of eye problems with neurology, a lot of eye diseases, but that's basically it. Cardiology, my god, I don't want to speak about cardiology. And I never played much with pathology. I think I did like one autopsy and all my project hospital experience, and not because patients didn't die, but just because I didn't play with the department that much, because I had patients die. A lot of patients died. Hospital services, I'm still playing with the DLC, you know, blueprint kind of department in another save. So I'm still trying to understand how, you know, hospital services work. I did build a lot of pharmacies because that's profitable. Also for challenges, for in the past, for the challenges, like I think general surgery and stuff, I had or was it for campaigns? I don't know. I did build pharmacies because they were profitable and would help me with the challenges and the campaigns and stuff. So yeah, infectious diseases, traumatology, didn't play much. Cardiology, I did play, didn't, not much, but because I had to, on the Doctor DLC. So yeah, my favorite, I have to be honest, my favorite department is, although sometimes it's hard, general surgery. So yeah, what would I consider to be the easiest department would be probably Orthopedy. I think it's the departments you start with in the beginning. I think that's the easiest one. Because you can just you just have to run x-rays and you figure everything out. Meanwhile, internal medicine could be a range of diagnosis and general surgery as well. Cardiology, you really need a lot of angios for cardiology because they're always crashing. It's always easier to just do an angio right at the beginning, because if not they will crash, and that's that gets your staff busy all the time. So yeah. In neurology, it's basically lots of not skin, but allergy tests. A lot of allergy tests to figure out what it is, and eye tests and stuff. Basically a lot of eye stuff on neurology. I don't know why. And I think I never did surgery with neurology department. I don't remember. But yeah. But this game is pretty fun. I like it. As I said it before. Okay, so this could be, it's probably bronchitis, can't be anything else. So yeah. Hi boy, iron deficiency. You need some iron in your blood. Employee leveled up, and she's also from the trauma center that's not functional. It's functional but not working. So yeah. Let me speed up a little bit. Idle rooms, 6 rooms are idle. We're going to be changing shifts. Our day doctors are here now. We already have a patient. Do some examinations over there. And I really like this game because it shows you diseases you never knew were possible. And I can see myself also, the diseases that I have, like hypothyroidism. I have that, so it's really nice to see that and learn the symptoms and stuff, things I didn't knew. I didn't knew hair loss was because of my disease. I didn't knew being fatigued could be that as well. And it's really fun to figure out. I know people that have, for example, the Crohn's disease. I think is that a syndrome or something, and it's nice to know what that person may be suffering from, the symptoms. Not speech listening, just physical. Thank you. It's chicken pox. Thank you very much. So knowing things for example, my mom had shingles, so it's really, I wouldn't say nice, but it's it's really interesting to see those things here. I really like realistic games. That's why my favorite kind of game is simulation games. So Sims, Stardew, Littlewood, Graveyard Keeper, although that's more fantastic than anything. It's totally bronchitis. Hi. Another iron deficiency. So if you guys are, in this boat with me in our following up the stream, you can see that there aren't a lot of diagnoses. It's always the same thing over and over again. Sometimes it's a little bit harder to diagnose because we don't have the labs, but it's not impossible. So yeah. Scoliosis for you, my boy, and some exercise. Chronic fatigue recommendations. And basically this diagnosis, chronic fatigue, it's chronic, so you can't really do anything, just rest. Just rest. This one, you have a numbing oil. Okay, it's a treatment. Pharyngitis, you have NSAIDs. NSAIDs is what? It's a pain, right? No, it's anti-inflammatory drugs. So that's the only thing that they give you. like you have an anti-inflammatory drug, go home. For example, this one, you have lactose intolerance. What do? You just have a diet modification and that's it. Evaluation. Let's run evaluation. Usually that narrows down pretty fast. This is scoliosis, isn't it? Let's go for the department. Yeah, scoliosis. So for example, scoliosis, what you can do for scoliosis, which is a sideway curvature of the spine, usually in a C or S shape. Scoliosis is usually painless. It's painless. So you just need exercise for that. For an ankle contusion, you just need a numbing ointment. For insomnia, some sleeping drugs so that person can sleep. For pharyngitis, anti-inflammatory drugs, which is the NS. I don't even know how I say that. NSAIDs. I usually say NSAIDs, but it's not. I know it's not. But yeah, when you hear me say that, know that it's the anti-inflammatory drugs. For example, the chronic fatigue syndrome, just some recommendations like sleep, follow what your body tells you to do, rest when needed, golfer's elbow, an ice wrap. Okay, so viral tonsillitis, just rest. For example, you have viral tonsillitis. You don't take anything, you just rest, and your body will take care of the virus. That's what I mean. It's nice to know some things, like some treatments for some things. I'm not saying with this game I could be a doctor. No way. Nah, that's impossible. Or I could diagnose somebody, but yeah. These is totally could be a lot of things. So let's run a physical, but it's a contusion of some sorts or something. Physical and skin allergy, because we have contact and atopic dermatitis over there. Totally a leg contusion. Or it could be a foot too. Oh no. Let's send it to another doctor to help us out. Probably it will lower it down a little bit, because we don't have an x-ray room, so that's bait. That's so bait. How you doing? Hi. Okay, so it did not reveal symptoms. Great. Amazing. Could only be athlete's foot or contact dermatitis. So contact dermatitis, what do you do? It's just physical, and a skin allergy test. So it's totally athlete's foot. So let's go and do it. Alright, so this could be chronic fatigue, iron deficiency, or pork tapeworm. Let's do abdominal to see if it's not the pork tapeworm thing. Hi, it's an iron deficiency, this one here. Hi. Okay, so did not reveal any symptoms. You can see here because it's on black. The examinations that did reveal symptoms was interview. So could be a lot of things. Let's check for oral cavity, for speech listening, and for evaluation to see if it's chronic fatigue or if it's sleeping problems, insomnia. Hi, this one is chronic fatigue. That's good. We have this one that's been running that differential diagnosis. Hopefully it tells you if it's just foot or leg. Of course, you had to make it very complicated for me. Great. So we have a situation in which we can't figure out if it's one thing or the other, because it could be a leg or a foot contusion, and you can only know if you run an x-ray. We don't have an x-ray department, so Great. I will just go with the first one because it has more percentage, but not because it is. So probably it's going to be misdiagnosed because sometimes, since they have very close percentages, could be one or the other. You can only know with the x-ray, but since it doesn't matter the satisfaction of patients, we get for now. This totally is chronic fatigue, don't need for that. Lead poisoning, it's very crashing on internal medicine when you have not very like more than other like diagnosis on that department, but it is crashing. Patients do crash with that because they need oxygen. Okay, we're going to be figuring out with differential. I'm pretty sure it's a nail fungus. Thank you. Treat that nail, you boy. Then we have physical for you. It's an end contusion. Thank you very much. And I think, is it possible? I'm not sure if you can do the events on the I think you can, or maybe not. If you can do events, because there's also possible events that have like a time limit that you have to treat patients, and I'm not sure if you can do it here, like in the challenges. Like if they pop out, you can't pick it because they're blocked, but sometimes it does that. Like sometimes they do pop out. So it could be pharyngitis or chicken pox, and we're going for oral. And did we do, where is the nasal? No, it doesn't, it's not possible to do nasal. So let's do an oral cavity inspection to see if it's pharyngitis, which it is. That's perfect. Perfect, my boy. And we have treated everybody for now. Okay, there's one more. All right, where are you? You are, let me see your workplace. Where do you work? No. Where do you work? She works here, so it's good she has anesthesiology as her specialization, since she is a trauma doctor. So good. So I'm not going to be changing that. Okay, chest auscultation and physical examination for you, girl. It could only be pork tapeworm. Okay. Because hepatic fibrosis is from general surgery department. Pretty fun. We have treated 50 patients out of 55. Isn't that great? We are almost finishing. It's totally shingles. Thank you. Rabbit bite fever. It's from infectious diseases. We almost completing this day and this stream. I don't know if I streamed for a long time. I have no idea. But yeah. Physical. And do the skin. No, it's not needed anymore. It's going for a skin allergy test, but it's not needed. Loss of appetite could be lactose intolerance, or beef tapeworm as well. Okay, so it's good. So we have treated 53 out of 55 patients. Someone comes in with an ankle or a foot or a leg contusion, because you can see him limping. So yeah. Okay, it's a foot contusion. A leg cast? Oh no, I clicked the wrong one. Was too fast. This is pharyngitis, anti-inflammatory drugs. Non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. Physical, my girls, a golfer's elbow or Raynaud's syndrome. Which was Raynaud's syndrome? Patient numbers and insurance payments are back to normal. Alright, so we will be ending the stream. Not right now, but at 8 a.m. I will wait until 8 a.m. for that. We have one more patient. We have 60 patients for today. He totally has an ankle or leg or foot or something contusion. So yeah. It's an ankle. Speed up until morning. Okay. What do you have? Bronchitis. Oh. Okay. We have another patient. Oh, a lot of patients at 3 a.m. 3 patients decided to come over at 3 a.m. Can only be iron deficiency. Because all the other diagnoses are from different departments. Good, good. Pharyngitis. You go. And pharyngitis as well. You go home. Thank you very much. Like, if you're fast treating your patients, they're always going to leave with 5 stars. That's why we have good prestige. Not right now because it just resetted for the day. But at the end of the day, we're gonna have 5 stars at emergency. Probably not medical laboratories, or maybe it is. I don't know. We'll see. Sorry about the noise. It's my mom again. We're almost there. We're gonna have a shift change right now. And some patients coming in. And at 8 a.m. the whole horde of patients coming in for the day. It's an arm contusion. No, it's an arm contusion. Thank you very much. What about you? It's bronchitis for sure. Whoops. It's auto-saved. Okay, so let's end the stream here before like all the patients come in. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream again, and I will see you on a next stream in which I will play probably until 80%, like 3 more days. And we will be almost finishing up the challenge, you know, like is as easy as it seems and as it looks, hopefully. So yeah, see you guys in another stream. Bye. Processing HD.